Before I start anything, I am not going to talk about the gunman and woman. This crap pisses me off more than anything right now because all because of a noise violation. They decided to pull stupid. Regardless, I'm just going to read an excerpt from a news agency. I'm not going to say which one because I've seen them do stupid things in the past. A small channel like mine. Whoop-de-doo. Anyways, the perpetrators accused of killing an Illinois cop last week used the cop's own gun in a fatal shooting after he ignored pleas to spare her life, prosecutors say. I can't pronounce this, but I'll try. The Kankakee, there we go, pronounced it. County state attorney is pushing for the death penalty for the alleged shooters. According to their fucking mugshots, they're happy with what they did. I wouldn't call it alleged anymore if they're gonna fucking go after shooting an unarmed woman after pleading for her life. Trigger warning. One of the worst videos I have ever watched in my life was a beheading video. The man in the video pleaded for his life before they executed him. And I feel sad because these terrorists who did this to this guy apparently are still out there. Regardless, you have to have a disregard for human life when you pull something like this. But let me read on. The shooter and their accomplice in a December 29th hotel shooting that left Bradley Police Sergeant Marlene Rittmanic dead and her partner, Officer Tyler Bailey, critically injured. He's currently fighting for his life right now. The perpetrator chased Rittmanic down the hall after a noise complaint, disarmed her as he tried to unjam his own gun, prosecutors said during a court appearance. Another thing I'm going to talk about there, I'm not going to say these people's names. Here's your street cred. You're behind bars with no fucking bond. There's your street cred. All because of a noise complaint. You had to pull this. The perpetrator's accomplice joined in to help get Rittmanic's gun. Then the pair stood over the wounded cop with guns drawn. Kankakee County Sheriff's State, I can't read. Kankakee County State Attorney Jim Rose said. second. Sergeant Rittmanic was pleading with them, just leave. You don't have to do this. Just go. Please, just go. Please don't. Please don't. Rose said in court Monday, she desperately was pleading for her life. The perpetrator fired 2 more shots from what they believe was Rittmanic's gun. The incident was caught on the sergeant's body camera. All the while, the perpetrator's kids were in the hotel room. They had kids in the hotel room, and they have guns. This wasn't protection. This was not protection. This was not protection. Even if the cops drew their guns, they shot first. You can't claim self-defense on that garbage. I'm sorry, you can't. The officer was called to the hotel on a complaint of dogs barking in an unattended car in the parking lot, which belonged to the perpetrators. When they tracked them down to their room in the hotel, no one opened the door for 14 minutes. I would have fucking drew my fucking taser at that point. But that's just me. I'm not a cop, but I know how police react when things like this happen. The perpetrators finally emerged, but blocked the doorway in an effort to protect the other perpetrator, who later emerged, shot Bailey, while one of the perpetrators tangled with the cops. One of the perpetrators fled, but went back to the room to get their things before leaving. Both were later arrested and charged with multiple counts of first-degree murder and attempted murder. Rowe, the prosecutor, is calling for the U.S. Department of Justice to pursue a federal murder case with a death penalty for both the perpetrators. Illinois isn't a death penalty state. It's not. But Rowe said in a statement that the U.S. Attorney General can authorize the filings of a petition in the case. Looking at these pieces of trash. I'm not even going to say what race they are either. Why? Because I'm going to get fucking barraged, not only on here, but on the street, if I say what bloody color they are. Whether it's white, black, Asian, or East Indian. Regardless, doesn't matter. I'm not going to say what they are. Seeing this stupid cunt smile, I want to... Our state attorney's office will now work to ensure these offenders face the harshest justice the law will allow, no matter the jurisdiction, and to ensure that the full weight of the criminal justice system is brought to bear upon them and anyone who assisted them, he said in a news release. Apparently the perpetrators, one of the perpetrators' mother and brother got arrested too. The two are accused of lying to authorities. Protect your fucking kid, hey? Fuck you. And helping the perpetrators flee to Indiana and attempt to evade arrest, Rose said. That's it. I gotta click away because it shows these two perpetrators and they have fucking smiles on their faces. And like I said, I want to give them a piece of blue justice myself. Here's why I'm talking about this, and here's why it angers me to no end. I have family and friends who are police officers. I also have family and friends who are judges. They're the nicest people in the world, most considerate people in the world. What happened to Sergeant Rittmanic and Tyler Bailey shouldn't have happened. And one of the perpetrators was pregnant. One of the perpetrators had a fucking rap sheet longer than my leg. Oh yeah, there's the reason why they fucking wanted to flee. Well, what did the fucking chick cop say? What did Rittmanic say? You don't have to do this. Why cause a permanent, and I mean permanent, chaos for just a friggin' noise violation? I've had cops come to my door. I'm not gonna lie. But I treat them with the utmost respect. I answer their questions, whether it's a trick question or not. Because there was one time I was gonna get charged with assault. And the first question the cop asked me is, why did you hit him? Who said I did? Who said I did? Tell me right now. Evidently, the charges went nowhere. I'm not going to say what happened, but at the same time, I treated them with respect. I even offered them an iced tea while they were there, while they were here. I am so sick of this. I am so sick of this Blue Lives Matter means racism garbage. I am sick. I am sick of this defund the cops thing, because cops have families too. This broad that pulled the fucking trigger on this begging cop, and whoever says that she's weak for begging for her life, she was trying to tell them, don't make a permanent solution to a temporary problem. It's the same thing with weed advocates. I'm a weed advocate myself. A lot of my cop friends know that I'm a weed advocate. They don't like the fact that I smoke weed. They do not like the fact that I use cannabis medically. But again, my body, my choice. Your body, your choice. You don't want to do it, I respect you for it. But trying to force that pot is a gateway drug down my throat is absolute garbage. Agree to disagree. I have often wondered if I'm going to wake up one day and my friends and family who are police officers are going to be gone tomorrow for the job that they do, for the life that they wanted to pursue, for earnings they wanted to upkeep. Again, I have friends and family in the Justice Department. Cops, courts, doesn't matter. I respect them, and they respect me. If I ever committed a crime, they would help me. They would help me get back on track. They know I'm honest. They know I won't fight the justice system unless I feel it needs to be fought with. Case in point, tickets. I've been to court many times on speeding tickets, red light tickets, and one ticket in general where I did a U-turn in a controlled intersection. At the time, I didn't know it was illegal, because even in the driver's handbook, as of 2003, it was deemed a violation. They wrote off the ticket, they split it in half, and all I had to pay was $81. $81 fucking dollars for one simple mistake that I went to court for, that I didn't know about. It would have been nice if they just tossed it into the ether, but I digress. What happened to Rittmanic was undeniably a terrorist action. Terrorist. And when they do get the death penalty, I can't wait to see that fucking needle in their arm one last time. That's it. I've said enough. I've bullshitted for long enough about this. Blue Lives Matter. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. Cheers.